Hey, how's it going, Vibe Tribe? My name is Parker, back with another reaction video. Today we got the Emu War by OverSimplified. Now, I'm not exactly sure what it means to have an Emu War, but I guess he's gonna explain that for us. I'm really excited to hop into this video because it's about Australia, and this is the beginning of my Australia week. So if you're in Australia, make sure you sub, because you're about to see a whole week of content dedicated to just you. And then you can help choose what country we learn about next. And then as we go and gather community members all over the world, and then we have a global market of dope ass people in a community, you know, on like-minded topics, and etc, etc. So this is the first video for the week. Make sure you let me know what you want me to see next. I'm gonna be straying away from comedy. I have a couple comedy reactions right now, but every time I make a new one, for whatever reason, it gets blocked. Especially, I've been trying to make videos about Jim Jeffries for a couple days now. And 3 times in a row, I made a Jim Jeffries video and it got blocked. So I'm gonna stay away from comedy for a second, you know? I just wanna, I guess, focus on history for a second. But if you have any videos you want me to watch about Australia, I will surely try. So let me know what those are in the comments. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, let's hop into it. By the way, thank you for suggesting this.
This is Australia. For the man who imagines being strangled by a tarantula while a kangaroo breaks his kneecaps and thinks, yes please.
Yes.
For the man who pictures himself being eaten by a snake in the burning outback while eating a Vegemite sandwich and thinks, yes please. And that man was governor—
I've never actually had Vegemite. I know that's a big thing that Australians like, and most people don't. I've never had
Arthur Phillip, who landed in Eastern Australia in
Arthur
1788,
Phillip
presumably saw a dingo being eaten by a crocodile, being eaten by a death adder, being eaten by a koala, being eaten by Mel Gibson, and thought to himself,
nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
I agree.
Now I know what you're thinking, but oversimplified, the British didn't discover Australia, the Vikings did.
That's not what I'm thinking.
And you'd be wrong. I'm not sure why you'd think that.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you love Vikings
That's
so
weird.
much, then why don't you check out today's sponsor?
You son of a bitch!
And get the special bonus of 200 gold coins and a protective shield.
Are you done yet? Oh.
Buy! Man, this is great. The market will continue to grow forever. But what if it doesn't? Oh crap, I never thought of that. Sell! And the stock market crashed, which led to economic downturn, which meant banks wouldn't lend anyone any money, which led to more economic downturn, which meant everyone stopped buying stuff, which led to more economic downturn. And hey, what if all the crops in the Great Plains were destroyed in a drought, and then a big dust storm engulfed the area? That's right, more economic downturn. And in an effort to combat the crisis, America began imposing tariffs on foreign imports, which made the economic downturn go global, and the earth got really depressed. But one nation that was hit harder than most—
he's talking about the Great Depression. I was like, this is a lot of economic downturn. What are we, where are we at? I'm lost, but now it made sense.
By the whole affair. Australia. The problem for Australia was that it relied heavily on its export industries, and in the current economic climate, no one was buying. To make things worse, Australia had introduced its own currency and pegged it onto the gold standard via the British pound. But then the UK started messing with its own peg on the gold standard, and if this is starting to sound confusing, then let me oversimplify it for you. Hey UK, looks like my car is broken down. Want to give me a tow? No problem, friend. I got you. More economic down—
Jeez. So what was the analogy there? That Britain was already suffering and they put on a face as if they weren't, and then Australia was like, oh, they're fine, we'll be fine, and then they get all comfy, and then Britain's economy goes off a cliff, so then Australia's does too. Is that the analogy? Yes.
The point I'm trying to make is things weren't good, and in particular, it was Australia's farmers that were suffering most. After the First World War, Australia had given returning veterans land for farming, but with the current economic crisis, the farmers just weren't making enough money, and many left to go find work in the cities. But for those who remained, things were about to get even worse.
Oh no!
Before we get into that, it's time for some cultural exchange. My national bird is the bald eagle. It's a strong patriotic symbol of America and a deeply valued and protected species. My national bird is the peafowl. It's a beautiful creature whose vivid colors represent India, so we list it as a protected species. My national bird is the emu, and it's a pest. Also bloody delicious. Emus, 6 feet tall, 90 to 120 pounds,
Ooh.
and able to run at speeds up to 40 miles per hour, usually return to the coast after their breeding season. But
Damn. 100 pounds, 6 feet tall, 40 miles per hour. That's a heck of a bird.
suddenly they found Western Australia full of lush, wet farmland. Oh my, look at all this delicious wheat that just so happens to be growing here in large quantities. Hey guys, get a load of this. You know,
Oh,
my.
yeah. Oh, look at that. I was trying to pick up what he was actually saying,
This big
but
hole in
like,
the fence. Guys, get a load of this. Oh wow.
oh, and then they eat all the like, oh wow, yeah.
What a lovely morning for some farming. What? Those damned emus, they have it in for me. They're bullies. They're nothing but bullies. Calm down, Bruce. They're just animals. It's not personal. Hey, Farmer Bruce, where did you find that hat? The toilet?
Oh, roasted.
Yes.
Oh.
20,000 emus cost the
Damn.
already struggling farmers millions more pounds in lost crops and damages. The situation couldn't continue like this. Something had to be done. So in 1932, the farmers turned to the government for help. You'd think they'd go to the Minister of Agriculture, but these farmers said no. This is a job for the military.
Oh,
George Pugh,
shit.
the Minister of Defense.
I was wondering, like, Emu War, like, how do you declare wars on emus? How is that even possible? I didn't like when I was thinking Emu War, I thought maybe it'd be like Australian farmers putting up like going through some sort of agriculture revolution in some way, like making better fortifications, like fences or some shit, like going through like an agriculture revolution. I didn't think they were just gonna go up and fucking gun them down or something.
That's right.
What?
Australia was to go to war with the emus. But not
What?
everyone was happy with the idea. This is barbaric. We can't go slaughtering thousands of our own national bird. Oh, come on, guys. The machine guns will make it quick and painless. Machine guns? You're using machine guns?
What?
This is animal cruelty. Look, I know it's unusual, but it's not like we're poachers turning the birds into feather hats. Think of the benefits. It'll be good target practice for our boys. The
Yeah.
government can show it took action. Plus, I
Sure.
can get myself a nice new feather hat.
Oh, of course.
Did I say feather hat? I meant I want to gather chat
Oh, of course.
with
yeah,
you.
yeah.
about getting you all some nice new feather hats.
Yes!
Oh,
Oh.
did I say feather hats? I meant I want to wage terror at these
Nice.
emus
That works.
and turn them all into feather hats.
Yeah. Oh.
Of course, Pierce first made the farmers sign an agreement saying that they would pay for the whole thing and that Pierce wouldn't take any of the blame if the operation, that was clearly very stupid, turned out to indeed be stupid. And the operation went ahead. Major G.P.W. Meredith and his men were sent with 2 Lewis machine guns to hunt down and
Ooh.
take out the evil emu population in Western Australia. Target spotted. Well, was it an emu? No, sir. It's an emo. Damn it, Jones. Learn your vowels. I'm sorry. Okay,
I'm
it looks like the
sorry.
humans are coming for us. But check this out. I've come up with an amazing plan. See if you can follow me here, okay?
Okay.
When they approach, we run away.
Okay.
Sir, you're a genius.
It's
Pierce
pretty
sent the
smart.
camera crew along with the machine gunners to capture
It's about
some
as
good
smart
old
as
propaganda
emus
for the
can
government.
be.
And the first battle took place in November at
Ooh, let's see how
the
it
men
goes.
spotted a mob of emus from a distance, so they set up the gun.
Ooh, 3v. How many? How many birds are we talking here? Are these dudes about to get like fucked up or something?
And opened fire. The emus split up into smaller groups and ran in every direction. The men were only able to kill what they called a
Great
number
battle.
of birds. but
Great
the
battle
vast majority
strategy
got
there,
away.
birds.
Cut! Surprisingly, many of the emus were able to take multiple bullets, but still run at full speed to safety,
Oh,
causing
dear.
Meredith to compare them to tanks, saying if we had a military division with the bullet-carrying capacity of these birds, it would face any army in the world.
Wow.
Okay, we need to get closer. No, you idiots, not to me, to the emus. Oh, sorry. No. I like it.
I like this guy's humor. He's so like sarcastic in his animations. Really makes history more entertaining.
So next, they tried sneaking up on a large number of emus near a local dam and firing at short range. Maybe the men were just unlucky, but my professional opinion says the emus were magic, because both
Ooh.
guns jammed after just 12 emus were killed, and once again, the rest got away.
Well, damn.
Cut! The men were feeling a little humiliated after losing to a pack of discount ostriches, so they decided to move further
Discount
south, where the
ostriches.
emus were said to be.
Which one's heavier, an ostrich or an emu? Because I feel like emus might be, or ostriches might be discount emus if you look at it that way.
Tamer.
I don't know which one's bigger, so.
And this time, they had a new strategy. Okay, Jones, here's the plan. You mount the machine gun in the back, I'll chase the emus, you shoot. Got it? Got it.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of how it goes.
I'm gonna shove that camera up your. The operation was a fiasco, and the press had a field day. In Parliament, Pierce.
Oh, I didn't even realize what his shirt said when he showed the emo kid before. He made the vowel joke. He said My Chemical Bromance. I respect that.
Lasted, and an opposition party member suggested that medals should be handed out to the emus, who had won every round so far.
Yeah.
Pierce, feeling quite humiliated, pulled the operation off. But 4 days later, the farmers approached again and said, "Hey man, the emus are still eating all our crops. Can you send the army back out here?" And Pierce was like, "Yeah, okay." So the operation was back on for round 2. And this time Meredith and his men had learned the emus' guerrilla tactics and were much more successful, with reports suggesting the men were cutting down 300 emus every week. I hope you boys are getting great footage of this. What on earth are you filming? Despite the success, the media had lost interest in the whole thing. But with 1,000 emus killed, Pierce finally ended
Mel's
the
at
operation
it
and returned
again.
to Parliament, declaring victory for the humans. So there were 20,000 emus out there destroying crops, and you've killed 1,000. Meaning there's still 19,000 emus out there. Yep. And in addition, you've burned through 10,000 rounds of ammunition. Meaning you wasted 10 rounds per confirmed kill. That's right.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call this one for the emus. At least I got a feather hat. What? So in the end, the emus won the Great Emu War of 1932.
Wow.
And
Good
the
job,
emus continued
emus.
to wreak havoc on the farmers for years to come. The government introduced a bounty system, which saw some success. But for a moment, let's take some time to remember the brave men who said goodbye to their families and risked their lives to take on the great, evil emu population in Western Australia. But even more importantly, let's think of the friends they made, the bond they created, and the memories they shared.
This entire video has such a sarcastic undertone, and I can't get enough of it. Oh yeah, the My Chemical Bromance shirt. There you go. Oh, poor emus. Man, this dude's a fool.
Guys,
Oh,
I solved the emu crisis. Really?
how?
How? I just made some better fences.
That's what I was saying, bro. But my merch, or buy my merch. I don't have merch yet. Maybe I'll get there one day. All right, that was pretty fucking lit. I loved how sarcastic that shit was, like the entire time. Let me know more Australian topics you want me to watch. I really like that. Hopefully, my goal with this video is just to gain a bunch of people from Australia, Australian specific viewers. Of course, I am welcome to any viewers all over the world. That's the overall goal. Throughout my entire YouTube career, my goal is to just get viewers from all over the place, and get them connected. And a good hub, if you're watching these videos and you want to get more connected with the community, you can check out my Discord. I'll show it on the screen here in a second. And also, I want to go ahead and shout out, just because everybody knows I'm a ridiculously new channel, and I feel like I haven't said it enough. Thank you guys so much for showing my UK week so much support. Like, I've gotten over 10,000 views on a video. I got a couple that are almost at 10,000 views now, so just thank you guys so much. And also, I want to shout out this right here. Thank you guys. I would not have believed if you told me I was going to be reaching out to people from this many countries when I first started. I wouldn't have believed you, because it's so fast. I just started. I'm already getting videos to this many countries. That's really magical to me, and that's kind of my main goal. So thanks for everybody watching, no matter what country you're in. I appreciate you, even if it's 1 view or 1,000 views. That country still has a ton of respect in my mind, just because I get to meet people from there, and that's exciting. Make sure wherever you are, doesn't matter what country you're watching this from, comment down below, shout out your country, let the Vibe Tribe know where you're from. And yeah, well, before I end the video, I do also want to run you guys through real quick right here my Discord server. So right now we're only at 13 members, but I want this to grow a lot. You can see every time I post a video, it shows up in here too. So if you already have a ridiculous amount of YouTube notifications, this can be an easier way to filter down to my videos. Or after I post a video, like example, once I post this Australian history video, I'm gonna hop into the server, this voice channel, and then I'll be in here for about an hour or two after I post the video. So if you're seeing this and the video just came out, check out the Discord server. It's 100% free to join. It's simple to use, everything's laid out for you, and you can even voice chat with me about the topics I'm talking about on the channel. So I'm really excited about that. If any of y'all are Discord people, check this out. Alright, this is a long enough video as it is. I just wanted to get some extra thoughts out there in the end for people, who care for the extra thoughts that I have. I know a lot of people will click off as soon as the original video ends. That's fine, I'm not worried about it. I know some of you will watch till this point. Hey, if you made it to the end, comment grapes, and I'll know who the real ones are. So anyway, that's it. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out, love you, vibes never die.
All we got is a bag in the backseat, and it's love we share, not shabby at all. But the fact is we